I think we're ready to go. At least I'll get a free wish from doing what I did earlier. Can't believe I had to frickin' level up Lisa just so that I could fight Oceanid. Alright, let's get my commissions done. At least I don't have to do that freaking, like, food delivery thing anymore. That's been thoroughly dealt with. Yes, I see you there, Pippin. Hey Kitty, how you doing? I'm okay, I had pizza earlier. Got paid today. Also, well, there's some bad stuff going on with the house. There's some storm damage to the in the attic. And there's like a leak in the conservatory. So we're like making an insurance claim to get them dealt with. Yeah, they're bad. I'm sure it'll get dealt with, it's just, yeah, awkward timing. It seems that we have all sorts of nasty stuff happen in December, so yeah. Get this commission done. That wasn't too bad, actually.
Guess we can rest a bit.
You know, if Young has the Rebel coat in 14, you have one in your... He has it already. He got it recently. The last one. Oh, there it is. So I was saying I don't know if you were in the chat already when I was saying it, but earlier on I was trying to fight Oceanid, but because I didn't have any like good ranged characters, I couldn't deal with the birds that it spawns. Sometimes it kind of like it summons like flying hawks sometimes. So in order to deal with it, I decided to level Lisa up to level 40. I also leveled up her weapon to level 40 as well, and ascended it twice. It's and that made it possible for me to get through it. She ended up dying though to like some ground enemies, but there were no more of the hawks spawned after she went down, so I didn't bother reviving her. Yeah, it was. It's so awkward because I know that Lisa's not a very good character unless you get constellations for her. Been boring having that. It's not so much boring, it's more a waste of materials, I feel like, because if I could have held out long enough, I could have possibly gotten like, or tried to go for Fischl or something instead. But at the very least, I'll get like a free wish for ascending her once patch 1.2 comes out. Because once they release the next patch, any time you ascend a character, you'll get a free acquaint fate. Bleh. Did it just throw a fucking bomb at me? There he is, he's just throwing fucking dendro slimes at me. Oh. Yeah. Alright, okay, I am getting rid of you. At least it could have been worse, I guess. I could have leveled Amber. climb to the top of... Oops. Yeah, just give me a reward. I cannot be bothered to go back and get that, it's just a regular ore. Alright. Nice, got him.
Stabilize. Order guide.
No, my sword.
Cool it. Solidify.
Let me read your breath. Don't get frostbite.
Kids.
Right, let's go do one, then I can just get on with the story, I guess. I don't need to worry about my, resins for now.
Rain outlines your face.
Freeze. Kids.
Well, that didn't take long, did it? Well, seeing as I'm going to be heading to Liyue, anyway, for the story, I'll go there to collect the commission rewards.
Add ash.
Oh,
Add ash.
I guess I should update the stream. No, I started at level 30, I don't need to update it. Oh, I'll get 100 primos next level. Sweet. The Christmas event in Elder Scrolls started. Oh gosh. I don't even know what to do with that. Right, let's actually continue with the main story now. Oh, does this mean I'm gonna have to I'm gonna meet Child again? Yeah, I keep a close eye in here. I don't know if I'll ever get to come back in again. Good chi. Did they? Wait. I just like, did I just fucking steal 200,000 more?
Welcome, friend of Child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
I have no intention of joining
You
the
sound
Fatui.
remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate, and the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
You're like this every time we talk about food.
Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Okay, emergency food. Oh, there he is. Hello.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Is it Zhongli? Are we gonna meet Zhongli?
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
It's not his actual name, it's his title as one of the Harbingers. There he is.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed.
Of course.
And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is
Oh, Paimon. He's angry looking.
with people?
He angry looking. Oh. Why?
Indeed, it is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Oh. Oh, it's a...
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhong Li has to say, shall we?
Okay.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to.
Considering I already know who he is, it's kind of weird that he's talking like that.
Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
Only. I know that I already know something that I'm not supposed to at this point, but wow, what a why are you doing this, man?
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Is that because you like murdering things, child? Is that why? Spider-Man moment.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Oh, I don't know. Why?
I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity.
Imagine saying that to the actual, like, to the Geo Archon's face, that you prefer to live in the place that doesn't have a god.
Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
So Child just gave us a bunch of money.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day.
People are awfully trustworthy just to give you a bunch of money. I know, this isn't even the first time it's happened.
It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
I do not. This is so uncomfortable knowing who he is.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh,
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I
uh-oh.
always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Billy, it's 2 times more.
Oh, Mora.
Oh god, no.
It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
He's so fucking bad with money.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
Sounds like he's loaded.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not.
Is every playable character you meet super rich? Well, as far as I'm aware, Zhongli isn't actually rich. He's just really fucking bad with money. He's like a whale.
If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyroaffinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
I didn't realize you were such an
I have
expert.
imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Okay.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin Restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control. We cannot take such a risk.
Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Dadaupa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, this is a little bit... Wait, seriously? I'm going all the way into... going all the way back to Mondstadt for this? Jeez.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
A friend? Bring him wine? Was that Venti?
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit bright, but we gotta cut the line.
I will have order.
No, my sword.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Retribution!
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Well, it's our lab now.
Soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need.
Killed for trying to
Mr.
survive.
Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Pyro to heat the pot.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade!
First one.
Hilichurls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Cover the fight.
Rain outlines your rain cutter.
Frickin' geopillars. Okay, so it was the first one.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More Hilichurls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Well, I mean, can you blame them?
Ow! That's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it?
Third one.
It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Aren't we going to collect them? Hello? Why don't we just retrieve them? Whatever. So it was the third one.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous Jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Qixing and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
Oh, hey Asheville, how are you doing?
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
He is so fucking bad with money.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look,
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be alright even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Yes, we need to find Child for more funding.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you.
You just came to chill after doing your dailies. Nice. I'm just doing the story. I'm just realizing just how freaking awful Zhongli is with money. Constantly forgetting to bring it with him.
The Lord of Geo protect you, and fortune.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
What should you be doing besides story? Ooh. Most of what I ended up doing was like exploring, doing like there's like one-time dungeons you can do, like one-time sanctuaries that you can go around and do. There's no point in waiting on them. The rewards don't scale. So yeah, going and doing those. Cool. Animoculus and Geoculus is a very good thing to get out of the way as quickly as you can, because having more max stamina is always a good thing. There's an interactive map that you can use to find them all quite easily. I did that. I finished that off yesterday, actually. So I'm at the current stamina cap for the game.
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
Leveled all of your characters, and Dialog is so much fun to use. Yeah, he is. I don't know, it's like, it's cool that he's one, a fun character, and two, also happens to be the literal top tier DPS in the game in terms of the meta. And he looks pretty cool, like his outfit's pretty cool.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow!
What is with that face?
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable.
Paimon wants to rob the bank. That's why Paimon is emergency
In
food.
Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's
Okay.
time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Ooh, 30 Primo Gems. Nice. That sounds really expensive and we'll probably pay for that. Nah, child's paying for it. Isn't it funny that we have two characters, Child and Zhongli, who are voiced by Persona 5, the royal antagonists? Fucking Zhongli's voiced by Shido, and Child is voiced by Maruki.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
This is what I get for calling my own emergency food.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily.
Jesus Christ.
Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
Zhongli is a 5-head. He's like thousands of years old.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh!
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
I see a pattern emerging here.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
My name is Zhongli, and this is my favorite flower stand in all of Liyue.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Not sure if you want him in your party. He never has money.
How do we make the perfume?
You have to spend a lot of money on him. Just like in the gacha.
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Maybe I should go back to child and ask for financial support. I'm a child. I'm once again asking you for your financial support.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Is there a way to know how close you are to for the guaranteed on a banner? Kind of lost count. I'll show you in a minute.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Okay, let me show you. Right, so I think it'll be easier to show you on the standard banner. So each banner has a history down here. And it shows you every reward that you've gotten from the banner. I don't know how far back it goes actually, but yeah. So basically you can just use this to count. So there's 6 entries on each page. So I can just quickly use this to count. So I've got 6, 12, 18, 24. So I have made 24 wishes on the standard banner. And pity, there's 2 types of pity. There's a soft pity that starts at, I think it's at 75 wishes. It's either 70 or 75. Where the chance at rolling a 5-star starts to increase. Actually, you could probably tell from the details menu, so... No, it doesn't. Actually, yeah. But yeah, so it's either 70 or 75 wishes, and the probability starts increasing until wish 90. If you haven't rolled a 5-star by the 90th wish, then you're guaranteed a 5-star. For event banners, the weapon event banner's pity is at 80, not instead of 90. And both the weapon banner and the character event banner have a special rule in them, which says that if you roll a 5-star and it is not one of the featured 5-stars, the next time you roll a 5-star, it is guaranteed 100% to be the event character or event weapon, or one of the event weapons if there's multiple event weapons. So yeah, in the case, pity always resets. So if you roll a 5-star, even if you have rolled it before you hit the soft pity, so basically if you're wanting to keep count then of how many you've gotten, so like you see on the event banner, the last thing I rolled was dilute, and then I stopped rolling on this banner, so I have 0 pity on the character event banner, but I do have the guaranteed roll on the 5-star character if I roll a 5-star on the character banner. So that's kind of like my plan is, or well, it not really a plan. It's just the case of, if there's characters that I really want on Albedo's banner that comes out in like 4 days. It's yeah, exactly 4 days actually. I think so. Like something like 4 days, regardless. It means then that I have like, yeah, if I end up rolling on them, it means that there's a strong chance that I'll end up getting Albedo if I decide to roll on his banner.
Hello, how may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar's?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
It's for Rexa.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
Oh god, she's an Ara. Can't be very discreet if we hang out with a loud floating child. Yeah, fucking Paimon.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
How about the kitchen at Zhangling's place? What?
Where is that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to such ridiculous lengths. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at Wan Min Restaurant.
What is people talking about us? What and why all the Oni-san and wants to us? It's like a character trope thing.
Try something new at the Wan Min restaurant.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Try something new at the Wan Min restaurant.
There's so many in the game, yeah.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water.
What is this?
Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Try something new at the Wan Min restaurant.
Right, let's get out of here. TOS. Yeah.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
I was thinking of you the whole time.
Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway,
God,
shall I
don't let
give you a
Lisa
brief
hear you say
overview of
shit
each
like
scent?
this.
It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first
Whoa.
one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay?
Lisa's gonna electrocute her ass if she
I'll leave
finds
you
out.
with some
Yeah.
parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Oh god, she's literally like...
Take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Oh yeah, he has. Oops, I cancelled the navigation. Whoopsie. Oh, look, there he is.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist, and it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
He's right fucking there, Paimon.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
That smells divine. Madame Ping. Madame Ping. Yeah.
All things must change. It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all.
Uh-oh.
Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person, back when I was young. He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
Paimon. Shh.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
That lady got dark real fast. Yeah.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
What?
How does that work?
In you go, Paimon.
What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
This weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
Oh, this sounds like she's an adeptus.
Peaceful neighborhood.
Huh? Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Boom. Is the granny a genie or something? Something like that. I think she's an adeptus.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Stabilize.
Yeah. The music in here is really freaking nice.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Whoa. That was close.
Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in German first? Why would she stay in the city?
Rain cutter.
Freeze! This one will be frozen in time. Kids? Retribution!
Yeah. Ooh, treasure chest.
How teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Yeah. Okay, well, here's the bell. I'm going to explore down here. What's down here? Nothing. Doesn't look like there's anything down here either. Okay. Let's collect the bell and get out of here then.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now.
Someone else
let
takes
me
it.
see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
On out now, children.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say that.
Hey, Han.
I'm so late, but I'm here.
Yay, you made it. And thank you so much for the 17 months. How are you doing?
As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless Adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters.
How's Genshin? I've met Zhongli in the story, and he is freaking terrible with money. He keeps forgetting to bring money with him.
Catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door.
Wonder if that granny's first Nara is... okay. What? You haven't had anything to eat today? I had pizza.
We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
A Mulan reference. Ah, I see. It's bigger on the inside. What a great achievement name. Oh look, there he is.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
You also an Adeptus?
An Adeptus?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea.
What?
When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
It's like he just doesn't respond when you ask if he's an Adeptus.
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Can we fly Paimon as a kite? Yes, please.
Oh!
And then she gets struck by lightning.
Curiouser and curiouser.
You want to see Paimon get struck by lightning? Oh look, it's another granny.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
You thought her name was Granny Shen? Oh gosh.
This is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon.
As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes. These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Thank you, child, for coming in at the last minute to save us.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident...
Does he
there's
even
no
have a
need to
wallet?
take
Probably
break
not.
Before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Oops.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
Oh. Mood. Wait, can I type? Yes. Okay, let's go.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
Cool.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Wait, let's talk prices. Go down to, I think...
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Cool. I hope that the other one I can still... Because I get the feeling that you're supposed to negotiate down.
Oh, help? Sure.
Tic Tac and Toe, yeah, they are.
100% effort
They
into
are.
everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
Go down to 15k.
Let me think. Deal. This price is reasonable. I'll hop right to it.
Nice. I managed to not spend all of the money.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming!
Paimon!
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need?
No, Paimon.
Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Booboo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Yay, leftover
Everything is
money.
fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Paimon, you just demanded more money. Yeah. Oh.
Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kind of spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Booboo Pharmacy.
Oh, it's Chi-Chi.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
So many medicines, but no cure for heartache.
Hello, Chi-Chi.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Paimon, if we're gonna talk about height, you
Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's A zombie?
Welcome to Booboo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
Hello, Chi-Chi.
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Such nonchalant delivery for a bombshell revelation.
This would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
Small emotionless Jiangxi, I like it. Question, can you play as this cute monotone zombie girl? Yes, she's a 5-star. She's a non-event 5-star, and she's a healer, cryo. No, she's not in the banner. The standard invocation, the characters that it shows on the standard invocation are not rated up. It's just to show you what characters you can get in them.
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
You must have this, Chi-Chi. Oh, food. What did you get, hun? Oh god, Kitty's gonna wail to get Chi-Chi. Just like Shen did. What was it? Fucking Shen, like, got C6 child just while she was trying to get... Oh, it was either C5 or C6 child trying to get Chi-Chi. What is... Oh, nice. I probably just horribly mispronounced that, sorry.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a Coco Goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before.
Floaters. Okay.
It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device.
Like half cocoa and half goat. A chocolate goat.
Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhongli really knows Liyue inside out.
Speaking of goats, I really should just like convert my Peglaki character from Starbound into a goat OC.
The Coco Goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
The one you know. Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
No, just that the Coco Goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
And Lin Min you only drew once.
What the heck is a Coco Goat?
Not a big deal, hun. You know. I do actually still have the save files, I think. Do you actually still have the references that I got that I gave you for him? No, they weren't exactly very good since, you know, pixel art, but yeah, I think I sent them over Telegram. It was a long time ago now, wasn't it? It's like, what, probably well over a year at this point now, right? What am I doing? I don't need to fight those. Oh. Why don't I just go up here?
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You love Chi-Chi's Japanese voice? You want to roll her too now? Oh god.
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment.
Bourgeoisie parasite.
Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong Ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic.
Smattering of knowledge?
I could at least tinker with it.
Zhongli is just a walking Wikipedia.
Where is that supply post? Here, posty, posty,
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man.
Pretty sure you don't turn on a ballista.
This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces! And that's if you get out of this alive!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Ooh hoo hoo hoo.
Oh, time to rain cut it.
Dodge this. This will be frozen in time.
Retribution!
Another test subject.
Oh shit.
There can be no excuse for defeat.
Fuck, that was funny.
Stabilize.
Oh no, Dialog is dead. Now he's only got 150 health. I probably should try and heal him 1 sec. Food. There we go. That's good enough. Dialog just became Die. Look.
Another test subject. Fry. Picked. Picked. That tingle? Picked.
This is order.
Rain outlines your witness power of Gugwa.
Free. So sorry. You're open.
Haha.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is
Well,
not
you
worth
fucking
the time.
clipped it.
We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our Coco Goat?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
Which means... Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Booboo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a Coco Goat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Hello again, Chi-Chi.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Coco Goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk.
Goat milk, huh? Funny that we were talking. Funny that we were talking about Azazel just now. Huh? Maybe it's just like chocolate flavored goat milk.
I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and... So how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Why does girl talk like this? I think it's something because of the zombie.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No. Impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
She just needs some time to work through it.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Oh, it's Baizu.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Booboo Pharmacy.
He's got a dendrovision.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck.
Oh my god, he's got this little snake around his... Oh my god, I might actually want to try and get this guy when he becomes available. He's got a little snake on his head.
What a sorry state of affairs.
It talks.
The mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi.
It fucking talks.
The snake is speaking.
Nothing in Liyue surprises me anymore.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent.
Oh my god, it talks.
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last, things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
3 million?
Might as well just rob the Golden House. Oh, but the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
Wow.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
No shame.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
20 minutes later.
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Booboo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 mora.
Whoa, what the fuck?
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. What a steal, yeah.
Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, Little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard.
Nintendo's offers be like, wow.
So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Why is this everlasting incense worth so much money? 1% off pre-purchase. With purchase by deadlines before we remove it from the shop for no reason whatsoever other than to create a false sense of urgency. Isn't that fucking illegal?
Well, As it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
With Nintendo, anything is legal. Yeah.
Finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd? Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole-in-the-wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole-in-the-wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Interesting. The long goodbye. This is actually quite a long story quest. A hole in the wall. I can't believe that Chi-Chi was actually after coconut milk rather than chocolate goat milk. And I only know where to get alien goat milk. Hello, Minotaur. Sorry. Monkey. Well, come on, you know that if I actually, like, turned Azazel into an OC that he would be, like, you know... Ichi is called Nana? Oh, I have to wait until, like, between 6. Let's go and check my achievement list. Okay. Claim this, said claim this, said claim this. Chi-Chi literally means milk breast in Japanese, so they that actually makes a lot of sense then why she's after milk. Ooh, I'm almost close to having 40 wishes saved up in Primos. Going for 69, 60. No, I'm just trying to save up as many as I can, and for the Albedo banner, because, well, this is it. I'm saying I'm saving it up for Albedo's banner, but really I'm saving it up in case Bennett is on right up on his banner. If Bennett is on right up on Albedo's banner, then I'll roll on it. If he isn't, then I'm not. There he is.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
Guess I
If it
should have
is to your
expected this.
liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Dude talking shit about Diluc's Tavern. He is.
There's even a storyteller here. Great atmosphere.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide.
There's the real Coco Goat, or Coco Goat. It's Ganyu.
They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her Jade Chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every
This is pretty.
document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or 2 ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Descension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yue High Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Something you like about Genshin is how they accurately pronounce Chinese names, maybe not with their proper tones, but at least they're not calling Chi-Chi Kiki. I guess it makes sense considering that MiHoYo is a Chinese developer, so they're so it's quite likely that they're like voice coaches or like the voice directors rather were better able to correct the English voice actors.
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing.
At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Yeah. Ganyu is so Ganyu is also an Adeptus. And she's not going to be the banner that comes up in like 4 days. She's going to be the banner in the 5-star and the banner that comes up in January. She's a cryo bow user. See that little thing there? That's a cryo vision.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
Also, if Ningguang is so important, why is she just a 4-star? Wow. Maybe she just isn't as important as people think she is.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jiayun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Quest complete. Oh.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
I always mind my manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh.
Oof.
We'll see you there.
Maybe you should be on your best manners, Paimon. Here we go. Available from Adventure Rank 35. Okay. Oh! Memory of removable... That's the Geo constellation formula for the Traveler. Condensed resin. Oh! This is the reputation! This unlocks the reputation missions in Liyue. That's why it's giving me a condensed resin. Because you get the recipe for that from here. It's level 3, okay. I don't need this, the Geoculus resonance thing. I've already got all the Geoculus. Nice. So all of these quests, if I do all of these, will give me lots of reputation points. So I definitely want to do these. Yes, it's kind of it's very much like Breath of the Wild in that sense. So, you might be wondering, why is condensed resin such a cool thing? So, condensed resin is something that you can only have 3 of in your possession at any time. Essentially, when you can use a condensed resin either in domains or in at ley lines. And if you use them at those 2 locations, it gives you double the reward from just using the original resin. However, you don't get them often as quest rewards as far as I'm aware. So the way that you get them is actually by crafting. And to craft them, you need to make 40... You need to use 40 original resin, plus, like, a crystal fly core, I think. So, basically, because you're using your own resin to make them most of the time anyway, the purpose of the condensed resin is more for efficiency, time-wise. Basically, because you can get double the rewards for only doing one thing. Breath of the Wild, never heard of it. Yeah. So yeah, I need to get 4 more adventure rank levels before I can do the next main quest line. So what that effectively means then is what I can do now is world quests. Let me have a look at my resin. Okay, hold up. One moment. I'm going to level up Jingqiu. Send him. Or of these. Well, yeah, I could probably ascend him. One moment.
Thank you so very much.
Just need to, make the things that he needs. And then... How many of these do I need again? To make 7 of those. Okay. Not make enough of the other things? Make 1 more of them. Okay. After I ascend a unit, should I just level them up to cap immediately? If it's the character that you use primarily for doing damage, yes. If it's other characters, not necessarily. Like, I always put Diluc to max level as soon as I can. But the other characters, I tend to be a little bit slower with doing it, so I think it's 7. Because you do get XP for your characters. It's not a lot whilst you're going around and doing stuff. So unless it's, so you don't really, also, if you haven't already watched it, I would suggest going and checking out, Jinx and Tuna's YouTube channel. They have a video that basically explains that once you get a character to Ascension 4, level 60 out of 70, you should stop leveling the character and start focusing on leveling up artifacts, or talents instead. Level up weapons as well. Because the return on investment after level 60 Ascension 4 is less worth it than leveling up artifacts or other things. His cup is hydro. Or is not hydro. Cryo. HP. I need to find a cryo cup for this dude. Not a cryo. Hydro cup. This might be a better thing for him to have. What's the piece that he has that's not exiles? This one, okay. So... I need to give him an exile's flower. Have one down here. Yes, I do. Oh, I'm gonna give him that one. Right, switch to that. Because it has EM on it. Right, and now I can take the timepiece. Not the timepiece, the cup. Give him the Berserker's cup that has Hydro on it. Yeah, so 3-star artifacts can only be leveled up to +12, so that's as good as I can get his cup for now. Until I can get a 4-star that has Hydro on it. Do I have a better timepiece? Would really need to get EM or about you? What do you have as your cup? He has physical on his cup. Don't I have a cryo cup? Yeah, I've got a cryo cup. Ooh. Should swap to that. His K is a support, so most of his stuff is cryo. And this one actually has some nice stats on it already. Sweet. Nice. Now, the reason I haven't really bothered leveling up Dilux much more is because it's a physical cap, and he really should have a pyro cap. But he has got a +16 feather, which is where most of his damage is coming from, really. Got very good rolls on it, though. Oh well. That should make Jingqiu and Kea do quite a bit more damage, actually. Upgrading, giving them cups that are, like, high elemental bonus. Send 3 characters to— oh, wow. Cool. Send 3 weapons to phase 3. Don't really want to do that right now. Adds a weapon to level 70, oof. Oh, actually, talents. Right. Jingqiu... talent. Up. Needs more of these for his talent levels. Nah, I can figure that out later. What? And he needs more of these. Okay.
What are you staring at? Huh.
The key here is
Right, let's go and do quests. World quests. Do I have the ability to do Cleese yet, or did I not have enough? I think I need to be AR32 to do... yeah. In order to do Cleese quest, I need to be AR32. Which I might actually be able to get tonight.
Guess we can rest it.
Yeah, there's a good chance I could actually get that soon. It's, not that far off at all. How many primos do I have? Ooh, just 200 more primos and I'll actually have, 42 wishes stacked up. Nice. Yeah, seriously, it is just a case of that. If it's either going to be, I would need Bennett to be on rate up, I would need Sucrose to be on rate up. Because if Sucrose is on rate up, I need her to be a Veneerer. So I would definitely take Sucrose to run Viridescent Veneerer on her. Once I get to that point, that is. Because once you have Viridescent Veneerer, Animo characters are incredibly good with that set. Need to get 22 more Animo sigils before I can buy out everything except the Mora from the sigil shop. Let's pick up this world quest here. Go on. Hey, Honorary Knight, wait up a moment. Who, me? But who but you would be Mondstadt's famous Honorary Knight? Oh, welcome back, Minotaur. That said, you haven't gotten a copy of the Knights of Avonia's handbook yet, have you? It contains the vast majority of the principles that knights should follow, as well as some knowledge for common use. As an honorary knight, you should at least be familiar with some of this. I requisitioned a copy from the Knights just for you. Please give it a read. Once you're done, I'll quiz you a little. This will involve some content recorded in the handbook, as well as some common sense questions. Depending on how you answer, I'll also be giving you a small gift.
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
Ew, reading. Interesting. Oh, Jesus Christ, right. You know what? Right. Hit up Zhongli, he probably knows the entire book. Oh no, terms of usage. I'm just going to read all the answers from the wiki. Sneaky little barster. What? Dandelion tights.
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
That was a very simple quest. What the fuck is that first answer? I know. You really needed the wiki to... Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't know what questions he was going to ask until after so yeah, I didn't actually need to until he asked them. I was like, oh, okay, this isn't actually that hard. It's like, because the wrong answers are so obviously wrong that it's like, yeah. Oh, there's someone who's got a quest marker over here. Come back. Oh, it's Huffman. So much cleaning up to do. What's the matter? As I'm sure you're aware, we've faced continuous attacks from bands of monsters for the entire duration of the Storm Terror incident. Although the Storm Terror incident is now resolved, and we've successfully fended off the monsters erected quite a substantial number of barricades outside the city over the course of their raids. So while the monsters themselves have been fought back, these barricades aren't about to disappear of their own accord. We can't just leave them there indefinitely, especially now that things are returning to business as usual in the city. The monster what now? Unfortunately, God, I've got a fucking mind of a child. Unfortunately, the knights are short-staffed and there's simply no one to take on the task. As our honorary knight, would you be willing to clear up the barricades? Sure. Spoken like a true member of the Knights of Favonius. Honorary knight, you have my gratitude. Now some of the quest markers are starting to show up because it's daytime. Seems like the world quests here in Mondstadt aren't that particularly challenging or anything. They're just like, go here, do this, go back. Oh good, this means I can test out Xingqiu. Nice, his damage is much better now.
Body and mind. Time to act. No, my soul! Ring cutter!
This will be This is order.
Time to act.
Dude's fucking stuck on the fence. You okay there, dude? You alright there, Godwin? You okay there? He's fine. Fantastic, you've been an enormous help. Who knows how much longer those ugly things would have been stood there otherwise. Honorary Knight, please accept these as an expression of my gratitude. Guide to Ballad and Mora, nice. Not only were the flowers on display also outside blown away, but so were some of them that I had left near the storefront. I still have a fair bit of stock, but the flowers put on display are the prettiest ones. A lot of the customers are attracted by them. Now, these flowers have been blown away, and I still need to clean up the store, so I won't be able to find time to pick new ones. Traveler, if you're willing, could you help me pick some fresh flowers? Sure.
I swear on the Archons, I can't go any lower.
Cool, let's go. That's it. With these flowers, they'll sure to attract a lot of customers.
Swear on the Archons, I can't go any lower.
Well, I guess that was quite simple. A very simple quest, but all decent enough, all the same. Oh, there's a quest up here. There's a couple of quests up here. Let's check them. Bad. This is really bad. Oh, you're the Traveler. Must have seen the storm that hit us too. All of Mondstadt's a mess right now. Cyrus said that we need to stop monsters from taking this opportunity to attack us, so he put out commissions for adventurers to scout their movements out. My next commission was to observe the monsters around the Thousand Winds Temple, so I confirmed my tasking and left. At the temple, I saw a large group of monsters growling together, and I tried to get a closer look, but I didn't expect to be discovered almost immediately upon getting closer. If a passing adventurer hadn't come to my rescue, I wouldn't have made it. We left the Thousand Winds Temple for fear of being attacked by more monsters and came back to Mondstadt, and then that's when I realized that I had left my adventurer handbook and map at the temple. There's no way I can get it back at like this. Traveler, would you be willing to go to the Thousand Winds Temple and retrieve my map and adventurer handbook? Yeah. Embarrassing. Well, since there's a quest right here too. Bah! Storm Terror was defeated just like that. We didn't even get a chance to take the stage. What's the matter? Oh, if it isn't the honorary night. The storms have ceased and Storm Terror has been defeated. This is a good thing, yes, but couldn't Storm Terror put up a bit more of a fight? And here I was thinking that after clearing the monsters surrounding the city out, we could select some elite adventurers and form a team of dragon hunters to challenge Storm Terror. But just as we were having trouble finding a healer, Storm Terror was defeated. Sounds like kind of a 14 issue there. We also need to help the citizens find cats and dogs, send meals and clean house. This very well have lost our opportunity for sure. Let's leave that aside for now. I've heard from our scouts that there are still monsters wandering around the Whispering Woods. But our forces are scattered throughout the wilds and cannot return, and I must handle some assorted matters. Could I trouble you to go to the Whispering Woods and see to the situation there? Sure. Thank you. I'll be handling commissions here. Signboard blown away by the wind, flowers blown away by the wind, a lost cat. It's as I expected. I go in here? Nope. I can climb on the door, but I can't go in there. So far, it seems like pretty standard fare kind of quests so far. The quests that I've experienced in Liyue so far have been more complex than this.
You should really bring the Knights of Favon.
So she is the flower whisperer. There are no mafia or corporate espionage. Yeah, that's true.
I will have order.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Hey, there's one of his items. That's a dendro. I better get rid of that one. Well, I found his staff. Yep.
Retribution!
Hey, that's one down. I might actually need to use the interactive map for mapgrass. This. Because world quests are showing up on the interactive map as well. Because there's only a finite number of world quests in the game. They don't respawn.
This is order.
I thought I was far enough away, but I guess I wasn't.
Ring cutter.
Oh, so sorry.
That taken care of? Why do pigs run? They tackle you when you approach them. It's random what they do. Sometimes they'll run away, sometimes they attack. It also depends on where the pig is. Some of them will always attack you. Depending on where their location is. Oh, shit, Pyro Abyss Mage. Okay, I need to take care of that wind one.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Back so soon? Well, I suppose nothing serious is happening? No, there's still a lot of monster activity. What? There are still monsters wandering around, even in an even greater number than before? That's strange. Was the large force that attacked monster defeated previously? Or is some skull in the area? Did they have some other plans? I must gather the adventurers and reissue our commissions. We cannot take these monsters lightly. Conducting careful investigations into the activities of monsters in the wild falls within the purview of the Adventurers Guild. Time to show everyone what we're made of. Ah, yes. Please take these as thanks for your efforts. Talk to him. Got right here. That's a relief. I've always been using this map, so I put a lot of markings into it. Losing it would have been a disaster. If I really had lost my handbook, I don't know how I would have asked Catherine for a new one. I mean, what a joke for an adventurer to lose their handbook during an adventure. Thanks. I'll keep these things close from now on. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. Fetch quest. Still funny that they refer to them as commissions. Yeah. Doesn't seem as strange to me because of how my time at Porsche refers to things as commissions all the time. Oh. Aramis has got something for me. How did it get blown up that high? What happened? Oh, it's you, Honorary Knight. How do you do? So, it's like this. You must have seen that storm that surrounded the entire city, right? Yes. Although the storm has subsided, the effects of that storm aren't going to be fixed anytime soon. Not a few merchants have said that the signboards and posters they put up outside have all gone with the wind. Some have even ended up on rooftops, others onto the city walls. The Knights originally intended to send 2 Agile members to settle issues with haste. I mean, besides helping the citizens, we're also concerned with those things that would look either unbecoming, hanging off the roofs and walls just like that. But as it turns out, we're short-handed at the moment, so only I was sent. And with these knees of mine, even climbing stairs has become problematic recently. I can't imagine what would become of me if I had to climb up that high. Could you help me out of a bind on a rainy night? Sure, whatever. Thanks. I'm so sorry, it should have been my job, but there should be 3 posters and 1 signboard now stuck on the rooftops of the city walls. Please bring those posters to me. As for the signboard, you can just leave it here on the ground. I'll have my colleagues pass it on to the appropriate merchant. And again, thank you. You're really saving me. Yeah. Herman? This is fucking Skyrim level shit here. What the fuck? Is that a turtle? No. You good there, Herman? You're gonna help Noi with Gimlet Dark. He's approaching at allowing nice. Well, we're gonna be getting at least a little bit ahead of him. How long is he gonna be like this? Hey Herman, you good, buddy? Oh no. Oh god.
That's all for my daughter.
Oh god, that's really funny. Herman with his speedrun strats. Yeah, he's just doing like a no clip through the fucking floor. Clink, 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 clink on the rooftops like. Oh. Eggs. All the birds' babies. Well, if it wasn't something that the game expected me to do, Herman the Turtle, thanks for clipping that, Asheville. God, where are the rest of these things? Oh, there's something there. Right, now I just need to find the last poster. Oh, chest. Oh, another one. Hmm. Might actually want to look this one up because if it's taking too long for me to find.
Which should I choose? Welcome. How can I help you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just look this one up. I don't know where it is. And, yeah. Let's just look it up. Posters and... Oh, thanks for stopping by, Ashel. Have a good one. Nope, not this one. Means it must be the one up there. There it is. Nice. 6 heroes wit. Nice. Nothing like wiping to the first boss in World of Darkness. Oof. Ouch. My condolences. Oh, he's got another quest. That storm from before had just appeared. The Knights of the Adventurous Guild sprang into action, but we were busy with the evacuation and rescue work. Seems to some of the treasure hoarders managed to sneak in. Oh god. Cool, I'm gonna go beat up a bunch of thieves.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Sorry about that. Right, let's go.
What you got? You're open. The hunter.
Sidetracked. Bleh. That was simple enough, I guess. Lampgrass. Oh. Are there wolves in Wolvendon? Yes, including a very big boy. Look up Boreas. Like, it's like, yes, a very big boy.
That tingle? Solidify! This is order! That tingle?
There's no end to this.
Another test subject.
Frostbite. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
That tingle? Picked. Finally done.
He's a very good boy.
Stabilize.
Good when the game gets something right, yeah. The casting Cure 2, oof. What boss should I go after? I think I should go after Electro Hypostasis. And then I probably should do a bunch of ley lines. Need to get my resin spent, basically. I have 102. Hey, Electro Hypostasis, you ready to get dumped on?
is order.
Rain outlines your fate.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Nice. That was a lot of damage. Nice.
Rain cutter.
Retribution!
Oh, fuck, it regenerated. There. I almost got it.
Freeze!
There we go. Battle Pass level 34. Sweet. 16 heroes wit. That's nice. Hmm. So yeah, the only other thing I've got on my weekly battle pass now is to complete, well, it's to use a bunch of resins, but also to complete leyline deposit challenges. I need to complete 20 of them in the next couple of days, so that's a big deal. It's a lot of them to do. What do I need more? Aura or XP tomes? I would say probably XP. Alright, Minotaur, take care.
No, my sword.
Cool it! This smoke will be frozen! You're open! Stabilize! Order guide you!
Let me read you a verse.
Freeze! Off with you!
Oh yes, because I had a free condensed resin. Should I use that, I wonder? Should I save that for something else? I'm gonna save that until tomorrow, actually. Whoa.
Solidify.
Ring cutter.
Freeze.
Okay, so how much do I get? 12 ley lines. I think the experience is probably more in line with what I need right now. Need to re-earn for all the frickin' like stuff I invested on Lisa. Oh, excuse me.
fight. I will have order.
No, my sword! Let me lead you around.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Oh, there we go. That's all of my resins for the day. I'm gonna have enough time to do 20 line deposits. With a full lot of resin, it's like you can only do 8 of them. Might be tough. I think it's possible, but it would be very close.
Guess we can rest a bit.
No, we can't. No rest for you. Hmm. There we go. That's where the recipes were. Who's requesting to join me?
Which should I choose?
Sorry.
There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
No wonder you're a master.
I think I'm probably gonna get ready to call it. Well then. Good. I think now's a good time to call it as any. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for hanging out. It's been quite a good one today, actually. Got lots of stuff done. So I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.